What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur location and inventory review for the weekend of June 16th to the 19th, and so let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Tower Hangar. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, for exotics, we have the Hard Light. It's just kind of alright. Then we have the Sealed Ahamkar Grasps, and I mean 67 with a ton of strength. It is a melee-based exotic, but not the best one. Actium Warrig here with 68. That's a huge number, but a ton of mobility that you really don't need. Still not a terrible pickup. Then we've got the Eye of Another World. Now, this is a very good exotic, and this has resilience, recovery, discipline, intellect, no mobility, no strength. This is a pretty good pickup. 64, I mean, 64 doesn't look as high when it's next to 68, but this is still honestly a very, very solid Eye of Another World roll. Like, a lot of people should be picking this up this week. Now, moving on from there, for the weaponry, we've got a Peace of Mind here, and it's got Perpetual, and Vorpal. Now, that's actually not terrible for, like, PvE against champions if you want to use this as a champion stunner, as a shield breaker, because the land tank origin trait is excellent. This is one of the best origin traits in the game, frankly, for PvE, increasing your damage resistance. And keep in mind, guys, this is a craftable weapon, so you're going to want to check how many of these you have, because you could buy one from Xur, and then you could apply one of the deep sight consumables that you get from your seasons past, turn this into a red border. If you're stuck at 4 out of 5, this could be the final one you need. Now, moving on from there, we have... We have a disparity here. This pulse rifle is an aggressive burst, so 4-round burst. Some people really like that. We've got hammer forged for more range. I mean, look at that range, that's huge. Steady rounds if you do want that stability, that's damage resistance, but appended mag is pretty good as well. And then we've got the Wombo rapid hit plus Desperado to massively increase the rate of fire. Make no mistake, that is an absolute wombo combo. That is a great roll right here. And yeah, this is just a pretty great pickup for anyone looking for a solid pulse rifle. Going to be pretty decent in PvP and frankly PvE as well. So yeah, definitely consider that. Steady Hands, a Wellspring, no reprieve shotgun, no thank you. Under Pressure Backup Plans. It's kind of an interesting role, to be honest. Under Pressure is very good with fusion rifles, like very good in PvP. Backup Plan is a bit interesting, like you can really use it to your advantage to get a quick shot off. However, it does reduce the damage because it lowers, it makes a charge time much faster, but it lowers the damage to compensate for that faster charge time. That was actually a nerf somewhat recently. However, Hammer Forged Rifling for the range. We've got Particle Repeater for the stability. We've got Charge Time Masterwork. This thing's honestly pretty good for PvP. Like, this is a pretty good PvP roll. Moving on from there, we have a Last Man Standing here with a brand new weapon, Subsistence plus Discord. Subsistence is not that common on shotguns, so it's interesting to find it here. I don't think this is that amazing of a roll, however. Now, moving on from there, we have the Sailspy Pitch Glass with Rapid Hit Volt Shot on a linear. I think it's kind of a cool rule, but I don't know how actually useful that's going to be. Outlaw Rampage Nightwatch, actually not terrible, especially if using it for PvP. Now, moving on to the weaponry, we have the Hawkmoon here with Snapshot Sights. Not a terrible perk, to be honest. Like, some people really like Snapshot. Extended Barrel is alright. Is mid-roll at best. Outlaw on the Dead Man's Tail isn't that terrible. Flared Magwell and Corkscrew Rifling, however, I think both of these are just, you can do a lot better. Alright, now let's check the armor here. Okay, so we have the Lost Pacific set. Now, this is a very old school armor set. This was introduced all the way back in Season 1 with Vanilla Destiny 2. I think this was the armor set for Titan, which we've now finally gone back to in Season of the Deep. So, according to Light.gg, this is a rare armor set with only about 34% of players actually owning this set. So, that means, guys, make sure to just buy it if you have the resources, simply to dismantle it and unlock these appearance options for transmog. But Looking at the actual stats, however, firstly, 65 with recovery and discipline really isn't that bad. It's not terrible arms here. 64, way too much mobility, so that's a pass. The helmet is fantastic. 65, 20 resilience, obviously what you want as a Titan. 17 discipline, like this is a very, very good helmet. A lot of players should be picking this up. New players, this is like 100% buy this. Moving on from there, legs, 65, but way too much mobility. Again, let's check the Warlock. Alright, for the Warlock, let's see what we have. 65, but again, way too much mobility. Oh my god. Bungie puts so much mobility on all the armor that isn't for the Hunter. I swear, it's crazy. Okay, that's fantastic. 66. Huge resilience spike, huge discipline spike, huge intellect spike. You'd like to see a little bit more recovery for the Warlock, but still, great helmet pickup right here, like absolutely fantastic. And then we've got, again, way too much mobility. If you want to be the fastest Warlock of all time, go ahead and pick this up. Great helmet though, however, again, new players 100% get that. Let's check the Hunter. Alright, for the Hunter, we have finally a class that wants mobility. This is a great pair of gloves. 65 overall, 20 mobility, that's fantastic. Wow, 65, everything but mobility. Still, like, often this is a pretty good thing to pick up. You want discipline, recovery, resilience, all that stuff, even on a Hunter. 65 helmet, these, like, numbers, they're all above, well above 60s, is crazy. And this is a pretty good pickup as well. And then 63, really a justifiable pickup as well. Like, honestly, all of these pieces, if you're a brand new player, if you started a Hunter yesterday and for some reason you have a bunch of legendary shards, you can just buy this, this, and this, and have, like, actually pretty good stats right off the rip. But guys, that is it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.